Hi everyone. Today I want to try problem 12.17 for moment distribution for no sideway frame. Okay, so let's see the question. Here you have a frame with 1, 2, 3. So you have there 3 members, and if you see, joint A is pin. Okay, so I just want to draw it like this. A and B is pin and C is fixed. Okay, and in this problem the EI is not constant. So if you see I for ABC is 280 and I for BD is 440. Okay, so how do we solve this problem? Alright, before we solve it, I want to convert the E and I units first. Okay, so let's do this. So E equals to 200 gigapascal, which is 10 power of 9. So equals to 200 times 10 power of 9 Newton per meter square. Pascal is Newton per meter square. Right? And we have to convert this. I want to convert this to kilonewton. So it becomes 200 times 10 power of 6 kilonewton per meter square. Okay, so for I, you have I, A, B, C. It is 280 times 10 power of 6. And to change it to meter, times 10 power of negative 12. Okay, so you get your I, A, B, C as 280 times 10 power of negative 6. So same for IBD. So it should be 440 times 10 power of negative 6 meter 4. Okay. So therefore EIABC. So when you multiply this together, you will get EIABC as 56000 and EIBD as 88,000. Okay, so I just calculated everything quickly so that once you calculate for H, you don't have to multiply anymore. Okay, so now the first thing that we are going to do is we are going to calculate for stiffness, which is K. So if you see AB, okay, so AB is for N is pin, therefore KAB is 3 EIAB divided by L, so the L is 6. So you get your value as 28,000. And then for D, here for D is also pin. So K BD is 3 EIBD over 3, which is 88,000. Okay, and lastly KBC. So if you see C is fixed, so the formula is 4EIBC over 4. Okay, so you get this as 56,000. Okay, so now we can calculate for distribution factor. Alright, so we start at the ends first. So for joint A, so for A is pin, right? So DF AB equals to 1. So for D is also pin, therefore DF dB equals to 1, and for C is fixed. Therefore, df C B equals to 0. Okay, so for joint B, if you see, so B is connected to A, D and C. Okay, so you have to find 3 case. Okay, so df BA equals to KAB divided by KAB plus KBD plus KBC. So we will get it as 0.1628. Okay, and then df BD equals to KBD divided by KAB plus KBD plus KBC. You will get it as 0.5116. And lastly, df BC equals to 1 minus 0.1628 minus 0.5116 equals to 0.3256. Okay. Alright. So now we continue to the third step, which is the calculation of FEM. Okay. So for FEMAB equals to 0 because it's a pin, same as FEM DB, also 0 because both are pin. Okay, so we only have FEMBA, FEMBD, FEMBC and FEMCB. Okay, so for AB, so it becomes like this. Right? So FEMBA equals to WL square over 8. Right? So when you put in the values, you get 202.5 kilonewton. Okay? And then for BC, so for BC, FEM BC equals to negative WL square over 12. So you will get it as negative 45 square over 12. So we get it as negative 60 kilonewton meter. And FEM CB equals to positive 60 kilonewton meter. Okay. And the last one, which is BD, okay, so FEM BD equals to negative 2 PL over 9 equals to negative 2 9 3 over 9. So you get your FEM as negative 6 kilonewton meter. Okay, so now you are ready to do the fourth step, which is moment calculation. Okay, so for the moment we need to draw the table. So first row is joint. Okay, so we have A, B, C and D. Okay, so member we have A, B, and then for B we have 3 members. So BA, BC. I want to put BC here because it's next to CB. So BD is here. Alang-alang jauh, biarkan dia jauh, right? So then you fill in the distribution factor. Okay. So double line here as a clue where you want to add later. Now FEM. Okay, so first row distribution. Okay, so for column A, so 0 times 1 equals to 0. So for D, 0 times 1 equals to 0. And for C, 60 times 0 equals to 0. Okay. So for B, let me just give some space here. Okay. So for B, for BA, okay, it will be change signs for 202.5 plus 6 plus 60 times 0.1628. Okay, so you will get the value as negative 22.2. Okay, or if you confused, I'll write it in red, negative 22.2. Okay, so the next one is BD. So it should be negative 202.5 plus negative 6 plus negative 60 times 0.5116, which is here. So you will get the value as negative 69.8. Okay, and the last one is BC. So it should be negative 202.5 minus 6 minus 60, or plus in this actually, times 0.3256 here. So you will get the value as negative 44.4. Okay. So after you distribute, you carry over. So how you carry over? A to B is 0. B to A is negative 11.1. And then now you see B to C, C to B 0. And B to C negative 22.2. And lastly, 69.8, you cross over here, becomes negative 34.9, then cross over here becomes 0. Okay, so now you distribute again. So when you distribute again, so it should be negative 11.1 times 1, change sign, so it becomes 11.1. And for here, if you see, negative 22.2 times 0 becomes 0. And then in this case, negative 34.9 times 1, change signs, becomes positive 34.9. Okay, and then if you see here, for BA, it's 0 plus 0 plus 0. So basically, you cannot solve this, right? So you end your calculation and you total up. So you will get your moments as 0, 180.3, negative 75.8, negative 104.4, 37.8, and here is 0. Okay, so if you want to check, how do you check? Okay, for one joint, so this is joint B, right? Joint B, the total of positive must be equal to the total of negative. So if you see 180 must be equal to negative 75.8 plus negative 104.4. So you get 100, actually negative 180.2. So okay lah. Okay, so it's okay. So it's balanced. So now what we want to do is we want to draw the bending moment diagram. Okay. Right? So here you have UDL and here you have point load. Okay, so for AB, so MAB is 0. So is this correct? So if you get at the moment at the pin or roller is 0, then this is correct. So 0 is right. Okay, and this is MBA. So MBA is positive. Okay, so I want to plot first. So now this is BD. So BD is negative. Alright, and this is DB, which is 0. So this is also correct if you see, because this is pin. And finally for BC is negative 104.4, and CB is positive 37.8. Okay, so if you plot, so I'm doing different colors because I'm plotting it in one frame, so I don't want to confuse you. So this is 0 starting here. Oh, sorry, this is red. So this is 0 starting here and it ends here, right? For AB. So if you see, this is UDL. So basically it becomes a curve. Okay, and here starts here and ends here, also UDL, so it becomes a curve. Okay, and lastly for this, if you see you have a point. Okay, so for a point it should be something like this. ends at 0. But, okay, there's a big but here. What's the value for 1, 2, 3, 4? How do you know these values? These values must be found from shear force calculation. Okay, so I'm sure that you know how to do. If the figure of the frame looks confusing, you can divide it into 3. Okay, so just do this. 1, 2. So you can just divide it into 3 sections. Okay, so just draw. Okay, and for this part is also 0. Here is let me draw this for a while, and here is 104.4 and here is 37.8. Okay, so you can find VA, VB. So this is VB, so one is left, one is right, and this is VC, and here you can find your H, but actually same method. Okay, HB. Okay, so you find your shear forces and then you can finish your bending moment diagram for the ultimate hogging and sagging, and also you can also draw your shear force diagram.